welcome back. Thank you for joining me as always. How are you guys? How are you feeling? Let me know in the comments. I want to know. Guys, I've been having one of those days. One of those weeks, I think. Oh, nearly knocked the thing over. Yeah, I've been having one of those weeks that I just really am struggling for motivation, and I've had this whole week off to really just make videos and do things for my channel. So I have done stuff and I've recorded 2 videos now. This will be my second video, and my motivation has just kind of been all over the shop and it hasn't really been there. So I've pulled my socks up today and I have decided that I'm going to record this video, and hopefully I can do another one after this. If not, then I will do something else. I don't know, but I'm doing stuff for the vlog because that was the reason that I booked this week off, guys. It was for my vlog, it was to do more videos, and I've just been doddering around and not really doing a hell of a lot. I hate it when it's like this, guys. I hate it when it's like this, but I do look for the positives, and guys, that's what we're going to talk about today. So I'm hoping that I'm going to steer you guys in the right way to see the positives in your day. So there's a lot of people in the world that have said to me, how am I so bubbly? How am I so upbeat and excitable all the time? And I look for the positives, guys. I look for the positives in every single day that we have. And even if it's just a really small thing, like I saw some flowers that were really lovely, you know, it's just the little positives in our lives that actually make us happier. So as soon as we start acknowledging and having gratitude for the little positives in our life, the more that the bigger issues and the negatives that come with our lives, they don't look as big. So look for the small positives because it will help you, I promise. But this, guys, is basically my recipe to staying happy and bubbly and excitable every single day. So sit tight, I'm going to talk you through it. Now, sometimes we can be so consumed by negatives. There's just negatives everywhere we look, and it's so difficult to see any kind of positive that comes from any single day that you have. Now, I've been there, guys. I've been there, and it's a dark, horrible place. And if you haven't been there, then I'm glad you haven't. But for those people that have been there, this is what I do to basically pull myself out of that, or I do damage limitation and I look for the positives in every single day just to stop me from heading for depression again. First of all, guys, you have to hold on to hope that tomorrow is going to be a better day than today. That's where your first stance is. That's where your first point of call is. You need to remember that tomorrow is like starting a fresh page in a notebook. It's new. It's going to bring new opportunities. It's going to have a lot of different presents available for you. But it's up to you to see the positives as you go. So first of all, guys, just hope and pray that tomorrow is going to be a better day than today. Once I've held on to that hope, I sit with myself for a moment and I accept the fact that I don't feel 100%, that there's something wrong, that I just don't feel energized. I don't feel ready for anything. I'm just down. I'm just meh. Just meh. You guys know, if you're watching this video, I'm sure it's because you know that feeling of just feeling like there is nothing around you that matters. So holding on to that hope that it's gonna be a better day tomorrow will set you up for more success than you realise. And accepting that you don't feel 100%, guys, that's just a weight off your shoulders, okay? You don't have to hold that on you and just be like, oh, and make you feel worse. You don't have to do that. You can just go, okay, I don't feel right. That's okay. It's all right. I can just take this time for me and take a few deep breaths and just chill out. So guys, when I'm doing this, I generally do this at night time. I do it when I'm about to clock off for the night. I'm about to go to sleep. And this is like my pre-meditation before I fall asleep. So I'll have this deconstruction of the day. And I will look at my day and I will go through it. And sometimes when I'm seriously obsessive, I will just go through it completely and like nitpick it and pull things apart and decipher what I need to do next, or you know, look at the plan as a whole, or whatever it is that I need to do. I will delve into it at this point. But most of the time, if I go into that obsessive mindset, it takes me ages to get to sleep. So I do the meditation after this just to bring myself down. But I also have to watch myself when I'm doing this, because I don't want to delve in too deeply so that I stay awake for the night and I don't get a good night's sleep. So just skim the surface when you do this, guys, but analyse your day. Analyse what's happened over your day and look for the positives. Look for the little positives that you had. Something that made you smile, something that made you laugh, something that you read that was actually really interesting, something that you watched that, oh, actually, I didn't know that. Those little wins, those little things that you have in every single day, guys, you'll be surprised at how many positives you'll find in your days. But honestly, just look over it, skim the surface and have a look for those positives and pull them out of the day and hold on to them. Now, sometimes, guys, you can't find any positives. I've been there, don't worry. It's only human. But that's because you're not looking hard enough. You're not looking deep enough. You're not looking small enough. You know, well, today, for instance, I've seen loads of butterflies today, and every time I see a butterfly, I think of my nan who passed away when I was young. And it just makes me smile. It makes me smile, and it makes me know that she's close. And that was my positive for today. My other positive from today was that I actually pulled my bootstraps up and I actually got on here and recorded this video. That's another positive that I'm going to be thinking about later on when I go to sleep. So guys, look at the little positives. Anything. It can be just you saw a flower that was really pretty. You saw a child laugh at his mum while she, I don't know, tripped over. Didn't hurt herself, okay. But the little things, just the little things, guys, that make you smile and make your heart feel warm. It's those moments, just those little moments, only like second long moments, but it's those moments I want you to pick up on. So like I say, if you can't find those moments just yet, give yourself time. Be patient with yourself. Make sure that tomorrow you actually have something that actually you're going to go through the day and you're going to look for those positives, so that when you come to night time and you're laying down and you're going to sleep, you can have that as your positive and you can hold on to it. You can hold on to it, ready for the next step, which is to take it into tomorrow. Hold on to those positives that you found today and lead them into tomorrow. So set yourself up. Tomorrow is going to be a good day. We've got that hope. So tomorrow is going to be a good day. And I'm going to carry these positives with me. The ones that I had today that made me feel good, I'm going to carry that into tomorrow. And I'm going to make tomorrow good. And I'm going to look for those positives, even if they are really, really small. There's something I like to say, and I remind myself of this when I'm struggling to see the positives. I say, tomorrow is going to be a good day. And if it isn't, then I'll just look for the little positives. And that in itself can make me have an incredible day. It can help me look for opportunities. It can help me set myself up for an amazing day. So giving yourself these little words of advice ultimately is going to help you set your day up for success. It really is. It will. I promise you. Just set yourself up. So say to yourself, tomorrow's going to be a great day. And if it isn't a great day, it doesn't matter. I'll look for the little positives. I'll see the little positives and I will smile. I will hold my shoulders back. I will hold my head up high, and I am going to roll through any challenges that face me, and I'm going to deal with them calm, collected, with a smile on my face. And guys, that's my recipe. That is my recipe for being bubbly, excitable, happy all the time. Somebody's got to be, and I want to be able to give that to other people. So this is what this video is, guys. I want to give you what I have that makes me so happy on a daily basis. It's me just looking for the positives. It's looking for the little things that to a lot of people would probably be really minuscule. You know, it might just be that you saw, I don't know, just all these little things, just these little things. Like I see a feather. If I see a white feather, I'm a little superstitious and I'm very spiritual, and whenever I see a white feather, I automatically think it's one of my lost relatives and they are with me. And I love that. I love that. So it makes me smile. It makes me smile because I feel like they're close, you know? So not all negatives can be total negatives. They can be small positives too. So, you know, just look for the positives, guys. Just look for them because they're there. They are there. I promise you that you will find them. It's just a case of spending that time looking for them. And once you get used to that, once you start looking for the positives in every single day and you've got over that hurdle of making it a habit, it becomes a habit. And then it's just a natural reflex. That's what you're looking for. You don't want to necessarily bog yourself down with all of these negatives around you. If you can look for the positives, make yourself feel a lot lighter, then do it. Honestly, I'm speaking from experience. I have been consumed by these negatives and I have been consumed by them. And all I want to do is just look for the negatives, look for the negatives. And I do dip into that. Every now and again, I will dip into that and I will be looking for the negatives. But most of the time, guys, and most of the time that I've got a smile on my face is because I've been looking for the positives. So guys, if that's what you want, if you want to be able to be happy every day, but still allow for yourself to have those days where you don't feel crap, where you do feel crap, that's okay. Like, you can just look for the positives and be patient with yourselves. Guys, I tell you, like, on pretty much every single one of my videos, be patient. Just be patient with yourself like you would a child. You just have to, guys. You just have to, okay? Just listen to me. Just listen to me and look for the positives because you will benefit. You will. I promise you. Now, guys, if you struggle with sitting with yourself, if you struggle with not being able to see things or not being able to see the problems or not being able to understand what the day has brought you, whatever's happened in your day, if you can't see it properly and you're not really like one of those people that are quite happy to sit in their own head like I am, you can journal. Like, write a diary. Like, I know it sounds like, okay, so when I was young, okay, let's say this, right? When I was young, diaries were like for girls. And I was like, really? Really? Is that because girls have to like get their thoughts out? They have to put everything down on paper and stuff like that, and boys don't? Like, it really confused me. But guys, journaling is basically a diary. It's just a posher word, and journaling is a manly thing to do as well. You've got scientists out there, you've got archaeologists out there, you've got architects out there, you've got all sorts of professionals out there that have to journal. They have to, because that's their profession. They need to write down their thoughts and their processes and everything that's happening and any plans that they've got to make and things like that. That's journaling. Guys, you can use that to your advantage and you can do it as well. It's not just a girly thing, it's a guy thing too. So pick up a journal, buy yourself a journal. In fact, I'll probably link to one down below that you can get from Amazon, so that you can just order it, get a bloody journal and start writing everything down. take that little journal with you. Take it with you everywhere. And if you've got a nice thought or just something that you want to write down that you want to come back to later, just write it down. Just jot it down in your little journal. And then you can come back to it later. It's great. I mean, I used to have a diary when I was like really little, and I used to keep a diary all the way through like my childhood and everything. And I sort of dropped off the cliff and stopped doing it. And it was only recently that I actually did a course where they promoted journaling. So I was like, okay, yeah, sweet, okay, I'll start journaling again. So I did, and do you know what? It's amazing because you do like learn quite a lot from it. So if your thought processes are too difficult, it's too much information, it might be worth you just trying to write it down and just bullet point things. Don't go too in depth with like long sentences and paragraphs and stuff like that. You just need to bullet point the things that you want to think about. So that could be all of your positives, that could be all, like some of the negatives as well if you wanted to, if you need to come back to it later. But put everything in the journal, guys, because it's nice, and then you can come back to it and you can look at it and you can see where you've come from as well, which I always think is quite cool. It's nice to be able to see what past you has written to the future self as well, which is quite, you know, anyway. I don't know why I'm rabbling on, guys. I'm rabbling on. I don't know what I'm saying. But guys, please remember, life is full of ups and downs. You're going to have highs, you're going to have lows. And it's up to you how you deal with it and how you react to it. So go and react in the best possible way that you can. And if you've got any, you know, questions, if you're worried about anything, if you aren't quite sure how to do something that is potentially going to help you with your mental health, then let me know, guys. Just let me know. The comments are always open, and you know, you can message me on Instagram and Facebook. I might not reply straight away just because, well, I don't really like to be on social media all that much, so I only go on there every now and again, but I will reply to anybody who is dropping me a message or dropping me a comment. So let me know if there's anything that I can help you with. Guys, me and my hands are going to go and do something else. But yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. And if you've got any questions, just let me know, guys. Subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you guys really fucking soon.